The 18 can be around 32,000.
This is a discontinued model. You can no longer buy this.
The GMT-Master 2 Sprite.
I'm doing my own prices today.
We've got 3 or 4 in stock and none of them are stickered.
The Submariner date's probably more popular.
Yeah.
I can supply the watch brand new for 10% less than retail price.
Yeah.
Today guys,
Yeah.
my good customer has came down. He's looking at this, so this is the GMT Sprite, the 126720 VTNR. You'll see something special about this watch is that it's actually fully stickered. So every single sticker is intact, including the barcode in the case.
Yeah, it was something that caught my eye over the weekend, and I thought, you know, I'm going to have to go back for it because I am registered with an AD, hoping to pick one up. I'm under a great deal of joy, to be honest with you. The last 18 months, it's just been quite still with watches coming through.
I think a lot of people are on the same boat.
Yeah, it's strange going on.
quiet.
I mean, I haven't got an extravagant purchase history, but it's decent. You know, it's up there. I want to take the risk while the prices have dropped slightly.
When these first came out, I did sell probably one of the first in the UK, which was probably around 40 to 45,000. I cannot remember how much I sold it for. I did tell my customer, listen, wait 6 to 8 months,
Yeah.
and I'll probably sell you one for 10 to 15 grand less. And he was like, listen, I don't care. I want the watch. It's my favourite colourway, obviously the black and the green.
Yeah.
So I've sold them as much as that. They've came down obviously gradually over the last 6 to 8 months as well, from like 30, 25, 21, and now they're sitting under 20 grand, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I think obviously long term, I don't think they're going to carry on making the left-handed GMT. So I think probably in the next year or two they might discontinue. So I think it's probably a good shout.
You know where it's like.
I know you're hoping that it's probably going to discontinue.
With speculation, what in an ideal world, what I would like really is to keep this stickered, not wear it, get one from an AD and return this at a later date.
And hopefully make a profit.
And hopefully make a profit on it.
If there's one to make a profit on, it's always going to be the one that's fully stickered.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
getting one like this is like gold dust. You know,
Yeah, well,
we've got 3 or 4 in stock and none of them are stickered.
Yeah, you know yourself.
Yeah.
They're not meant to leave an AD like that, are they?
Exactly.
So,
So
just goes to show every now
if
and
you
then.
don't know, in an AD, they'll usually sit here like this and pull off every single sticker before they release it to the customer, which is painful to watch.
It is.
I did that. I've done that. We videoed it actually a few weeks ago. A customer he bought a Datejust 41 off me, and it was stickered. And I said, "Are you sure you want me to pull them off?" And then pulled them off. So it's funny.
Brave move.
So 116,900 on wrist today as well.
I actually rate that as a left hand.
I love it. I wouldn't wear it on my right
because it doesn't dig into you.
Yeah.
You're right.
I wouldn't actually wear it on my right.
Yeah, I don't think I could, to be honest with you. I prefer it that way.
I love the green and black colourway. Just different to seeing obviously the black and the blue and obviously the blue.
Well, every time you go to a watch event, everyone's got the same watches
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
So it
I've
is-
never actually seen anyone rock this on the wrist.
No, I've not seen it on
Sold a
a
lot.
Jubilee, but I have seen it on an Oyster.
I've got the Oyster. I prefer the Jubilee. Always on GMT, I go Jubilee. Are you happy?
Yeah, I am, mate. Thank you very much.
Sure, mate. But that's it, guys. So the GMT-Master 2 Sprite, new reference with full complete stickers. Sold.
We're looking at Steel Sports Submariner models. We've also got some GMTs in here, but you have a range from older pre-ceramic pieces, 90s, early 2000s, and then you go into the ceramic models. So for a bit of comparison, to narrow down what we're looking at here, the Submariner, which doesn't have a date, and then you've got the Submariner date. The Submariner date's probably more popular.
Yeah.
People just, I guess, prefer to have a date on their watch. If you're looking for the ultimate classic, and if you're looking for the symmetry, the non-date is a good option.
Yeah,
it depends. The Cyclops, which is the bubble on the glass, is a little bit Marmite. It's such an iconic Rolex feature. However, some people prefer the cleaner look.
Go with the normal. I'll probably want the date on there as well.
We'll play spot the difference, right?
Okay.
So these are 2 different generations of Submariner. They're the 2 most recent.
You're asking the wrong person what these glasses like.
It's very subtle. This one's technically 40 millimeters. This one is technically 41 millimeters. However, in reality, when you actually measure them, there's point nothing of a millimeter between them. The difference is being the actual shape of the case. The current generation, the lugs are a bit thinner.
Yeah.
And the bracelet itself is a little bit wider. When I say a little bit, it's literally 1 millimeter wider.
Okay.
So the actual proportions, there's a bit more of a taper going on the bracelet. The previous generation, the lugs are thicker and it's a little bit more of a boxy case.
Yeah.
On the dial, it's very minimal differences. Again, there's a little Rolex crown at 6 o'clock between the Swiss-made text. The bezel, virtually the same. It really is, the difference is the kind of minor proportion tweaks. Right. It's a bit like when they update a Porsche 911 You know,
You're doing very basic stuff.
it's an evolution more than a total redesign, which I think is part of what makes the Submariner such a popular model throughout time. Because say you wanted a Submariner, you know, when you're 18 years old, but you eventually buy one when you're 35.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of still want it to look like a Submariner, right?
Yeah,
and have that.
Yeah, that's what you're buying, aren't you?
You know, so Rolex like to make very small evolutions with their watches as opposed to drastic changes. You've also got the glide lock clasp. This is a dive watch. Not many people use it for diving these days, as you can imagine. It's designed to go over a wetsuit, but what you get is a lot of adjustments. So you can pop that out there, and then you can actually resize the strap, you know, the equivalent to probably a link and a half. You can loosen the watch off really easily without any tools or anything like that. And if you do put a wetsuit on, you can also use that. But yeah, take a look.
Perfect, thank you.
So I have a customer here. This is a 116688. This is the full yellow gold Yacht-Master 2. This is a 2018 model with box and papers. Yes, so as you'll see, it's got the Mercedes hand, so it's the newest model. You were looking at this one in the 2021. You may be looking at this specific one, which is the 18.
What's the difference in price between
the difference in price? Because we can do a better deal on the 18. The 18 can be around 32,000. The 2021 is around 34 onwards. So both under retail price. The 18 just specifically a better deal because it came in Part X, and obviously we have multiples.
This is pretty cool. This is like a Jubilee bracelet. A full,
So Jubilee. Can we show it?
Can we show that bracelet?
Yeah,
so this is like off a Datejust, right?
Yeah, so you usually see this with a president bracelet, not so much the Jubilee.
If you order this, you will have to wait a long time.
Yeah, you wait a long time. But what's the retail price now?
It's got to be north of 35.
Yeah, so retail price is 35 onwards.
How much do we manage to get? How
The best
much
price?
Yes.
32,450, £500 less.
32.
32,450.
It is basically new.
Yeah, so the conditions are actually perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. Waiting a long time and you got it right here. Not easy.
Ready to go.
Nah.
Just like everything, you don't see this in Goldsmiths, you know? You walk in there, you won't see anything.
Yeah.
Have you been looking for this one for a while?
Not
This
for a
specific
while.
watch?
I gotta have to do it because my father's got it, so I gotta have to.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get one as well.
Better one. Got the steel and gold.
Steel and rose gold.
And rose gold.
Yes. I sold one of those today.
We're gonna have to think about this, but this is ready to go. Yeah.
He's weighing it up against obviously buying from Rolex for more money.
But you're gonna have to wait a long time.
You know, but you're gonna have to wait a long time.
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
you know. Or you're gonna have to spend a lot of money on other products that you may lose money on to be able to get something like this.
Yeah. Do you live in the UK now? If you do manage to get one for retail, I think the retail is it's nearly 40k. How much can this one be?
I'll knock 500 off the web, so we can do it for 32,000 flat. That's the price we can do. It's a 950 discount, and that's ready to go today.
Go crazy.
Off camera before, we're just talking about the differences again between a GMT. Again, very similar visually.
Bigger, aren't they?
But this has got the 24-hour bezel, so the bezel on the Submariner is a 60-minute counter, whereas the GMT, the bezel moves both ways,
Right.
and you can read, using the GMT hand, your home time and your local time, so you could see the time difference.
Clever.
This one's got the polished center links.
Nice. Yeah.
That one's all brushed, so this is a little bit more dressy.
Yeah, that's probably a bit more it.
The GMT models are probably slightly less common. The GMT is known for having the two-tone bezels, so you get the very famous Pepsi, which is the blue and the red,
Yes.
and then you've got the one that they call the Batman, which is the black and the blue.
Right.
So the all black model, this is discontinued now,
Right.
and it's almost the underdog model.
Right, okay.
So because it looks so similar to the Submariner, I think a lot of the people want the GMT, want the bezel, the split bezel.
Yeah.
So it's kind of presents, it's a bit of a sleeper watch, I would say, with the black, whereas the Submariner is just an all-time classic. To rule some out, between the newest 41mm and then the previous generation, there's not too much in it. I'm guessing you probably prefer the newest generation,
I do, yeah. I think that's just a little bit smaller. Again,
It's a touch smaller.
It's only smaller, but
But the newer one does have an upgraded movement in it as well, so it's the latest movement. So this one has a 3-day power reserve.
I love this. This going both ways, and you can have your time zone set.
Yeah, I can only offer my opinion.
This is why we come here, because you do that and you give us your insight into it. Do you know what I mean? So obviously for us, we just want to see which ones are one Yeah, perfect. I'll have a look at those too.
So this is a 2021 and it's online for 12,250 GMT. So this is a 2018 and this is on again for 12,250. This model was in production, I want to say, from 2007
Okay.
all the way up to 2019. You can find models with 2019 dates. I want to say it was officially discontinued in 2018. But what happens, you see, is some dealers would still have them in stock. So when they were purchased, they would be on a 2019 date, you know?
Yeah.
This is a discontinued model. You can no longer buy this directly from Rolex.
Right.
This obviously being a current production model, you can buy them from Rolex. And this came out in 2020 was when they updated to this model of Submariner.
Which one do you think's got more chance of actually holding its value better or going up in value?
So the Submariner is probably the most popular Rolex sports watch, and especially the Submariner days.
Demand, yeah.
This has got the most, probably has the most demand, and it's just an absolute classic.
Yeah.
The GMT is probably a slightly less common model than the Submariner, and as I say, if you were looking at the same watch, the current generation GMTs, you can get the Batman, as I say, the black and blue.
Yeah.
And you can get the Pepsi, which is the blue and red. And you can get the what they call the Sprite, which is the black and green. However, the Sprite is it's a left-hand drive. The crown's on the other side.
Right, okay.
All three of these GMTs in steel you can get on the Oyster bracelet, which is this style bracelet.
Yeah.
Or the Jubilee bracelet, which is the one with the 5 links, that you see on a Datejust more often.
Yeah.
This one only came on the Oyster bracelet.
Okay.
They've recently released a two-tone version, which you can see there, steel and gold.
Yeah.
And that is black on the top and grey on the bottom.
Right.
But that's a different
Style.
It's not really comparable exactly.
Yeah, of course.
In the current market, you'd be looking at, for the Batman, the black and blue, you'd be looking at maybe 14,000-ish for a 2023 new watch.
Okay.
The Pepsi is going to be more, 17,000. The point being though, this presents a lot better value. The difference between those current models is that they have a newer movement inside, but aesthetically the case, the build, everything like that is exactly the same. The newer movement is going to give you 72 hours, which is 3 days of power reserve. This one has 2 days.
Okay.
In reality, if you wear the watch often, it's going to make no difference to you whatsoever.
I think I'd stick with one of them, the classics. I'm just thinking it looks a bit more classier.
Yeah. There you go, you've had a little
little
look, at least you know.
I think I know where I am. Perfect. Thank you so much, mate.
Yeah, no problem. You've got some good photos and
I've got a couple there that I need, but at least I know where you go now.
Yeah.
Come and see us properly.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to chat.
Yeah, no worries. John, can you give a ballpark for this? Factory dial, 99/2000. And it comes with Rolex service also.
Box Paper is the company which I bought it. And the tag, green tag and box original. But only I got serviced in last October from Ernest Jones in Metro Center.
Yeah.
So I think I have that paperwork as well.
And the watch you're looking for is a Cartier Panthère Rosensteel. Yeah, 13,400.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I can supply the watch brand new for 10% less than retail price.
Yeah. And you will part exchange with this?
I will part exchange, yes. It's no problem.
Okay.
Have you seen this watch in person?
No, I have seen the small size in town.
So you are 100% that you want the medium and you're happy to go for it? Okay.
Because that is too, I tried that on, I felt it's
Yeah, this is very small now.
How old is Josh?
99/2000.
Can you open that? This is gold, all gold?
Yellow gold.
This is, I think, 20 something?
No, we sold this for 7,000. This one is 1990.
Sold for 7,000?
Yeah, 7,000. But this is old. This is 40 years old.
Get it?
Yeah, no.
It's already sold.
It's already sold.
But look at the condition.
Exactly. We only sell good condition watches. How much did you think it was?
I thought, I saw online it's 20.
Okay, you want to give me 20? I can cancel the other order. Yeah, so in part exchange we would allow 4,500 as long as it has everything, box papers, everything.
Yeah.
Yes, original.
Yeah. And there's a link original, and there is that green, comes
Yes,
with the little
tag,
tag. It says
yeah.
Rolex and paperwork. Everything is with it.
Okay, so 4,500, and
Yeah.
then the Cartier would be 10% less than retail price.
So,
You want me to tell you the price to exchange? 12,060 for your new watch.
yeah.
Mine is £4.5. £7,560 to exchange.
Pay you.
Yes.
So
Roses.
when can you bring that?
If you want to go ahead, you can pay a deposit today and we can get the watch. If it's in stock, max around a
So
week
I
to
pay
10
you
days.
tomorrow 1,000. Then
Yeah.
I'll show you. I bring this one.
Yes, we'll
Then
sort
when-
this out and then we can get the other watch.
So I've been dying to say this for a couple of weeks. Roll up, roll up. But, or should I do what Jack does and say, it's that time of the week again, folks. It's the deal of the week. Now the thinking man's Rolex, the non-date Submariner. So this watch here is a 2019 non-date ceramic Submariner. Reference number 114060. It's the 40mm in stainless steel with black ceramic bezel insert. Online for 10,450. That's stock number 4534. Online for 10,450. We were going to do it for 94.50. Jack told me to do it for 92.50, but I'm doing my own prices today. It's a deal, it's a steal, it's deal of the week at £8,750. That's 4534, available today as deal of the week, £8,750. So we've just done a 2019 ceramic, and this is the exact same watch, but the new model. So it's a 2023 ceramic non-date Submariner with the new reference of 124060. So it's a 41mm case. And it's online in our store for £12,250. You know how Jack always likes to knock the £1,000 off. So not taking it to 11,250. He told me to do it for 10,950. Stock number 4651, and we're going to do it for £10,450. So it's a 50th anniversary watch. This is a 2021. The stock number is 4788. The reference is 126660. This watch is online in our store for £11,950. Jack told me to knock £1,000 off. 10,950. I'm not having it. Not 10,750. It's going on deal of the week 4788 2021 ceramic red riding sea dweller for £10,250. That's 10,250 English pounds for stock number 4788. Now, I know I'm being a little bit cheeky, but when we do a wrist roll, I'm putting this in as deal of the week as well. It's a 1971 Submariner red writing. It's a date 1680, and it is stock number 2387. This watch, the dial has been retouched and it has new hands. It's online for £22,950. It's stock number 2387, and it's going on deal of the week. I'm not knocking £1,000 off to 22. I'm not knocking £1,000 off to 21. 1971 red writing sea dweller 1680. Stock reference number 2387, and it's 20 grand this week. Deal of the week, 2387, 20 grand. So it's a deal, it's a steal. We're wrapping it up here at Watchtrader.